Hey, Kings and Dragons, Dragon King 551 here. And today we're going to do another breakdown video of the Michigan Wolverines football squad. Obviously, I went to that game in Maryland. It was fun. The environment was great. All the Michigan fans invaded Maryland and we were all chanting. We were doing incredible. We blew them out. 59-18 was the final score, a 41-point deficit. They could not overcome that. And it was just fantastic. The environment down there was great. It's fun. Um, and now we control our own destiny. Ohio State got the win yesterday against Michigan State, which helped us because then we got our job done. We beat Maryland. Now it's a battle between two top 10 opponents. I think Michigan will go to top 5 in the AP ranking now. Ohio State maybe jumped to 2, so now it'll be a top 5 matchup. We'll see who has the last laugh. It's been 10 years, too long. I'm hoping we can get that win and win out and get into the college playoff, play our Big Ten title game, win that, and then we get to play Georgia, Alabama, or whoever else is in the college playoff. But I'm hoping that we can get it. I've also heard a rumor that they will be orienting the college playoff from 4 teams to potentially 12, but it must be approved by December of 2022, I believe. And if it's not, then it will be pushed to 2025. So we'll see what happens. I'm hoping that it does happen that way because I just don't like the 4-team oriented crap. I think it's kind of annoying because you kind of know who the 4 teams usually are for the most part over the last couple of years, over the last like decade or so. It's been Clemson, Georgia, Bama, Ohio State, Oklahoma, Alabama, Georgia, Clemson. It's been LSU at times. Like those are the hot teams, and like also you have the Big Ten team. So all of that being said, let's get into the stats of this game. Let's get into the highlight reel of this game. Let's talk about each play. I was not happy with our defensive performance. Our offense came to play though. We won big, but now it's time to do it. We control our own destiny now. This is it. The final game, November 27th. Can Michigan do it? Yeah. Let's go into the stats here. Let's go right into the stats. Let's go right into the Michigan stats. Now, obviously, a lot of people know that J.J. McCarthy, they're frightened that he'll transfer, so that's why they're trying to get him as much power as he can. So we have the man, Cade McNamara, 21 for 28. That's pretty solid for him, about 72%. 259 yards, 2 TDs, and 1 sack. Stellar player. J.J. McCarthy, 5 for 5, 58 yards, 1 TD, and he did well. Then we have our other backup players who threw for 26 yards and 9 yards. But other than that, I mean, we didn't score more than 59 points, but it was still a good game. This is where our running game was not the best for our hungry horse, Hassan Haskins, the workhorse. But he did get 2 TDs, so ultimately that was great. J.J. McCarthy ran one in for us and put the game basically on ice when we were up 52-18, scored another touchdown. So that was really good. I mean, yes, Blake Corum did travel with the team. I believe he's the freshman running back, so he'll probably be the starter next year, and we'll probably get some other starters to play. But he did travel with the team. He did sit out. I thought he was going to play. He was dressed and stuff. He did not play, which was okay. I like that he didn't play because it kept him out. He'll have fresh legs for Ohio State. Big game next week. He'll play that one, hopefully, and we will see what happens. It's good decision. Just want to make sure your players are healthy. So let's go right down to the receiving. You got Edwards here, a running back who came out of the backfield like a rocket and got 170 yards, 1 TD. Then you got Anthony. Anthony made an incredible catch, but he did not get a touchdown. Wilson also made incredible catches yesterday too, but we got bad. We were about to score a touchdown and then chop block So you're not allowed to basically what that means is that if a player is running, if a defensive player is running, you're not allowed to go down low and tackle his legs from underneath him. And so then he like falls basically. It's like a trip up play. So you're not allowed to do that. I mean, you can block high and lower your shoulder into the guy, but I don't think you can lower low on his legs. It's kind of like roughing the passer. You're not supposed to hit low. You're supposed to hit high on the quarterback, but whatever. Anything goes though when they're running. Anything goes when you're running. Just stating that out there. So yeah, we had Saren Strickle. He had one TD, and Schoonamaker had one TD. My goodness, these guys were fantastic. And Edwards had one TD. Those are our three passing TDs. So JJ McCarthy, I'll go back up here. He had two TDs and one TD. That was pretty solid. And then there were a couple other mismatch plays, such as, let's go down here. This is our defense. Obviously, we had one sack, and it was a defensive back named Gray. He got one sack on freaking Tua's brother, and that was it. Then we got Turner, who ran it back for one TD. He got an interception, a pick six. So he played well. I think our defense looked slightly better, but ultimately it wasn't the we didn't really get like what we wanted. Usually we get a lot of sacks. We got pressure on him, but he just kept running around and dancing, and it ticked me off. But at least we only held him to 18 points, so pretty good. So you got his brother here, Tagovailoa. He got two sacks on him. So I believe one of our players did hit him, but it was like a running play, so it wasn't like a real sack. One interception, one TD, 178 yards. So here's his players. He got one TD to one of his guys. He ran it in for a rushing TD himself, I believe. Other than that, let's go right down to the team stats. So really, there's not really a difference here of time of possession. It was pretty even. We 4-second difference here, not too shabby. So pretty much the same. 29, 858, 302, 503 total yards to 359, 352 passing yards, 178. We had 151 rushing yards. They had 181. That's because we got their quarterback to scramble a lot, and he didn't rely on his arm. So he didn't do it a lot. 24 first downs for us, 20 for them, 6 penalties, and 8 for them. I mean, there were definitely some holding calls and some wacko things. 1 turnover for them, we had 0. 1 sack, they had 2. Total plays, 75, 77. So they ran 2 more plays, but pretty much most of the stuff was even except for the rushing yards and passing yards and the penalties and stuff. Other than that, let's go right over to the freaking highlights. Let's talk about each play. Let's go right into it. All righty. Let's see what we got here. The first quarter. Just a fun environment. Just a nice running play there for them. Oh, he goes right through the hole. I hope we can close that up and play better there. Here we go with Cade McNamara. Throws it to Edwards, sorry. Throws it to Edwards. Boom, dives for the pylon, but no, he was spotted at the 1. That's just a really good play there. Let's go back on that. Yeah, this is really good. Because you got all our players. I mean, you got all our players right here. So you got him. Good blocking down here. This is really good block. And then you got this extra tight end who's either going to block or go out for his own route. So this is really good. You see Edwards, he's coming across. He's going to go around either around here or go off this way. He comes across. He gets out to the flat here. Cade McNamara just sees him, and it's just a good play. I mean, what more do you want from your quarterback and players? I mean, that's just solid. Yeah. Sorry, escape. So yeah, there you go. He comes around right behind Cade McNamara's back, gives it right off to him. He's off to the races. Boom, tries to dive for the pylon. No touchdown, but still a very good play. So who do we go to here? We go to Schoonamaker. He comes right there. Boom, fast pass right into the end zone. Touchdown, Michigan. We strike with first blood. Here we go again. Michigan. Good throw by K McNamara. Oh my goodness. I do not understand how he did that, but I mean, that was a really good throw. So let's go back there. K McNamara has a decent pocket. Guys are blocking all around. This guy's blocking here. This guy's blocking here. He has all the time in the world. All the time in the world. This is Anthony right down here, the number one. Anthony just goes right past him, goes off to the races. And as he's going backwards, he's leaning back. He grabs it one-handed and he just makes an incredible catch. He totally pulled an Odell, if you want to call it that, because that's just fantastic ball play. So he just goes off to the races. He's like, boom, give me that. And he goes down, grabs it one hand. I mean, spectacular. Those are the plays I like to see. Get off to big man, Hassan Haskins, touchdown. We take it. We take a 14-point lead. So they did miss a kick earlier when they got the first drive, but let's go right into the second quarter here. So this is good pressure, but I mean, there's some grabbing, obviously. These two guys are kind of grabbing him here. There's some holding going on here. There's definitely some grabbing here. I mean, this guy kind of like grabbing him here. Ojabo could have got to him. He just runs out of pocket and tries to get it to one of his guys. So pretty much there is some holding calls, but they just don't feel like calling them, which really doesn't make sense to me. But whatever. So he gets it off to one of his players. Good throw out of the pocket. Just could not get that holding call. And now they'll go for a kick. And that kick is good. So it is 14-3 with 9 minutes left. Boom, a blocked kick. It's fantastic for Michigan. Now they try to dive on it. Obviously, it didn't really matter. That was stellar. And here we go. JJ McCarthy, the man. I forget which guy. This guy right here, number 5. JJ McCarthy's going to have all the time in the world. He has good blocking right here. Hassan Haskins giving an extra block if he needs to. This guy right here is going to go up, and I believe he goes to the corner over here, and he makes a terrific catch, a tough catch, one-handed, gets it, and it's a touchdown. So he making a really good catch as well. So you got him. You going there. Give me that one-handed touchdown, Michigan. Stellar play. I like the way we play today. That's how we do it. This is one where it was Cade McNamara. Got a good pass there to Edwards. Now we're gonna run hurry up. We had 0 timeouts left. We'll give it to Jake Moody, and he'll kick a field goal. Obviously, there was a chop block there, so we did not get that touchdown one to the left side there. We'll go to third quarter here. Here we go. Give it right to, who was that? Number 3. Oh, and he fumbles. But luckily, Hassan Haskins able to jump bang on, and Hassan Haskins always there to clean stuff up. Got to hang on to that football better. He just clawed right at it. I mean, it's a good play there. So you have our guy coming around here. Good play by Cade McNamara to give it right to him. Hassan Haskins also coming out. But you got, for blocking, you got to hang on to that football better. I mean, you can't be doing that. Good throw, but I mean, fumbleitis. Oh, no. I mean, luckily able to jump back onto it. So, it's good. Cade McNamara telling him to quiet down. Gives it to Hassan Haskins. He powers, and I think he's in. Yes, they say touchdown, so he's in. 31-3. Let's see. Tries to get to him again, cannot. I mean, he throws, and that's a touchdown. But it looked like his body was coming out of the end zone there. Let's see if I can get a banner. You tell me that's a touchdown, because it looks like his body is out of the end zone there. But then again, it is a touchdown, so we'll just let it slide. We were up 31-3 at that point. I mean, Here we go. This is the play that I was really, really surprised with. So you kick it to that side of the field right here. This guy right here. But what happens is that all red jerseys are coming to this side. They're all swarming and going to him. But what they don't see happen, I believe it's this guy right here. I think it's this guy. What they don't see happen is that he catches the ball, he turns, he throws it to this guy up this side. This guy goes up the left side and goes for an easy touchdown. So that was a stellar play there. I love the way that we played that. So just gives it to him. Oh, excuse me, pardon me. I'm going to throw it across my body. Okay, look at that. It's a foot race. No one is going to catch him. He's off to the races. Touchdown, Michigan, 38-10. What a play. Let's see. Again, cannot get to him, and he's able to just run around and get the edge and score a touchdown there. So just good scrambling for Maryland. 2-point conversion, and they go for it. And another scrambling, just able to dive into the end zone. Go, Cade McNamara, Logan throws to Edwards again, who's off to the races, and there's no one going to catch him. He's just a good throw by Cade McNamara there. I don't really need to explain that one. Touchdown, Michigan. My goodness. There we go. This is a play right here, I believe. I believe it's this guy right here, Turner, who jumps the route perfectly from him, and he just throws it to this guy. He gets it. And he stays in bounds and goes right down the sideline and a pick six. I believe this is the play right here. So let's see. No, oh wait, maybe it is. Hang on. Yeah, this is it. This is it. Yep, number 5 right there. He just goes off. Boom, excuse me, pardon me. I'm going to go right through you. Excuse me, pardon me. I'm going to score a touchdown. Thank you very much. I'll take my 6. So then they make it 51-52. And here we go. One more play. Oh, J.J. McCarthy fumbled in there for a second. Gets it. Oh, excuse me. Pardon me. I'm going to run through. If you can run with your quarterback, I don't run with mine. Boom. Banks it to the guy. Touchdown. If you can run, so can I. That's what J.J. McCarthy says. 58-18. 59-18 now. There we go. A sack. That was this. I believe that was the second one we had today. And there it is. Michigan up 59-18, the final score. Good game for Michigan there. So yeah. All right, guys. Michigan controls their own destiny next week, as I'm saying. So until next time, guys, don't forget to stay radical. I'll see you in the next one. And as they say in the big house, go blue.